This is number 8 in the 2020 PSAT exam. They categorize this one as level intermediates, which I would kind of agree. It's just there's a very quick way to solve this without computing things, and then it's probably intermediate if you actually compute it. It's just tedious. Okay, let's go over this problem. So this table is right there, shows undergraduate enrollments of the two colleges for 4 years. So based on the data, which the following is true about the undergraduate enrollments of College A and College B during these 4 years. So let's skim the answers. It's asking about range and median, it looks like. And if the range of one is bigger than the other or the median of one is bigger than the other. Okay. So we got to understand what the range and mean are, what these what's the term I'm looking for? Central terms of tendency. Is that the phrase I'm looking for? What does central terms of tendency mean? So range, let's go through concepts. So in a data set, the range is the maximum value minus the minimum value. So range is just max minus min. That's how I remember it, honestly. And mean is average, which is the typical value of the data set. And how do we compute the mean? You sum up all the terms and you divide by the number of terms. A mean is a typical value. Okay, so let's go actually solve this guy now. So let's tackle the ranges first, okay? Well, range is max minus min, right? The max minus min of A looks like 3,000. Max minus min of B, it looks like 2,000, right? So the range of A is bigger than the range of B. The choices don't match that. This is saying range of A is less. This is range of A is equal to B, that of B. So A and B are false, so let's cross those out. So now we have to handle the mean now. So in this section, you're allowed to calculate. So by all means, if you really don't know how to solve this without computing it, put it in your calculator. The problem is, maybe this is why they call it intermediate. You have to punch in numbers. These are big numbers, and there's 4 of 8 total. High risk for error. All right. Instead, we can do this in our head, and we could probably do it quicker in our head. Not actually summing it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just compare the relative sums. So look, because we have to sum up these 4, divide by 4, and then sum up the bottom 4, and then divide by 4. That's the mean of A and B, right? So let's look at the sums first of all, because the divide by 4 is the same, yeah? So 16,500 is the same for the first 2 terms. B is bigger by 500. Yeah. This is bigger by another 500. And this is less than this number by 1,000. Oh, look, the numbers are the same. The sums are the same. So the means are going to be the same as well. Because again, sum of all the terms divided by number of terms. If both those sums are the same and they both have 4 terms, the mean's the same. So don't waste your time to plug this into your calculator. Okay, because these numbers aren't too bad. And then that's the trick for most of these. You could punch a lot of things in a calculator and it's totally solvable, but usually it takes more time. And look, punching all this in, these are 5-digit numbers. I really don't want to do that. And then it's just highly prone to error because you might be reading this row and then you suddenly pick up this number as it on accident, and then you screw up your calculations and all that. Okay. So as I was saying, the means are the same. So what the answer is D.